This is how to master Yoru in under 420.69 seconds. First of all, stop throwing your Yoru flashes like this. Flashing like this makes it so you can't peek with it and take advantage of it properly. Instead, if you aim at the top of almost any doorway in the entire game, it will bounce above it, so you can actually peek with a one-way flash to get free kills almost every time. You can also throw a fake flash with Yoru by throwing what looks like a bad flash behind you and peeking with it. Typically, it's such a bad flash that enemies will just turn from it and you'll get some free kills on enemies that are turned into the wall. You can also flash the floor underneath you, and this will pop behind you, creating another one-way flash for yourself. This works especially good when flashing through smokes, as they typically won't be able to react in time. But before I get any deeper into today's video, I just need to take a quick second to talk to you guys about Valorant Tracker, which you can actually use the guides tab on Valorant Tracker to learn all of these Yoru lineups, and it's also how I learned them. You guys can use it to check your lifetime stats as well for your account, including your agent stats to see which agents that you actually struggle with and should possibly avoid. It even has a maps tab which shows you what maps that you need to work on, and a match history tab to show you your recent games so you can see if you're not playing as good as you should be and should possibly take a break. The live match feature is also really nice, as you can see a visual breakdown of the ranks and stats of both teams while you are in a game with them. If you want to improve your gameplay and climb all the way up to Radiant, check out the link in the pinned comment or description. Now let's get right back to the video. You can also do the flash teleport. To do this correctly, throw your teleport out and then throw your flash. As soon as your flash makes contact with the wall, turn and teleport to perfectly time this play so the enemy is blind but you aren't. You can also use your Yoru ultimate like a Sova drone, so you can actually get info for your team when taking a site, and a cool trick that a lot of people don't know is you can actually body block an enemy while in your ultimate, so that your teammates are able to get some free kills. And for your Yoru clone, you could pretend to be a fake clone to possibly outplay enemies who think it's fake and don't shoot it, but the actual best way to use it is to use it to counter enemies' utility. You can use it to counter a deadlock ultimate, for example. As soon as you hear them pop deadlock ult, you can throw your Yoru clone up and the deadlock ult will grab the clone instead. And you can also use the same mechanic to counter an ISO ultimate. If you hear them pop ISO ultimate, drop your clone and it will grab the Yoru clone instead. It's also really strong for breaking Cypher's tripwires on a site take, so you can send your clone in first before attempting to take site. You can also drop your weapons on the ground before activating a Yoru clone, which will actually make it spawn with its knife out and make the clone run not only further, but it will make it run faster and possibly trick an enemy that doesn't know that you can do this into shooting it and getting a full blind kill. You can also place your Yoru decoy down to actually be able to put your teleport on top of angles that you couldn't before. This allows you to get Yoru into spots that you typically wouldn't be able to play on, and gets you on some off angles to catch your enemies off guard. So for this one, stand in halls and look at the shoot right here. You're going to aim around the middle of it, right around this little left side of the rusting, and throw your Yoru teleport. This one is going to make its way down shoot and then up mid and make its way all the way through the middle tunnel and past the half wall and actually make its way to back B site. This one is really strong as it comes all the way from A, and you can flank the players on B site very easily. Or from in B main, stand right in front of this little sewer grate right here, and you're gonna aim at the edge of this little notch on the box, throw your Yoru teleport, and this one will make its way up B main and end up making its way past the half wall area into McDonald's and actually make its way all the way to the defender's spawn area, so you can again flank them B site. You can stand right here against this wall and look at the wall right here. You'll see this little orange discoloration. Aim at the bottom edge of it, throw your Yoru teleport. This one will make its way through the middle doors and actually make its way past stairs and past yellow and actually land right by back yellow, so you can TP and flank anyone playing on A site as your team comes out. You stand in this corner in mid and aim at the edge of this roof right here. You can throw this Yoru TP, which will make its way all the way up top mid past the mid barricade right here and actually make it into their spawn for defenders. It'll land all the way back here and you can TP and get a really fast flank. So for our first lineup, we are going to stand in this corner and you'll find this rock up here. Aim at the right edge of the rock and throw your Yoru TP. This one will make its way up C long and actually travel along plat and make its way to the back plat area. This will allow for you to TP in as your team is running up C long to split the site with them. Or you can stand in this corner right here and aim at the edge of the wall right here. Throw your Yoru teleport, and this will actually make its way up C long and travel around the right hand side of site and make its way all the way into the defender spawn. So if you can get away with this, you can get a really nice flank on the enemy team. Just like that, very simple. And from A long, if you stand in this corner right here and aim at the edge of this roof right here, throw your Yoru TP, this will actually travel right around default and make its way into defender spawn as well. So if you're over at A, you can throw this lineup and actually get a pretty nice and quick flank. I mean, you do have to be careful that they're not holding it, but yeah, still works very well. You can also sit in this corner right here and aim right at this light post, throw your Yoru teleport, and this will make its way through main and actually travel past dice and make its way into the hell area. This is really good for when your team is taking a site. You can TP behind the enemies and help your team take site. You can also sit in this corner on A and aim at the bottom of this little roof right here. Throw your Yoru teleport. This will make its way into A main and actually travel all the way deep through A main to the attacker's spawn. So if you're on defense and want to go for a quick flank, you can use this one. Just, hope they don't hold it. Or you can also stand in tiles right here and aim right here on this X on the wall. Throw your Yoru teleport. This one will make its way all the way up mid and past pizza and make its way into the defender's spawn. So you can use this for a really fast flank if you want to try to make a sneaky play. And if your team is pushing B, you can stand right in front of this rock on the wall and aim at this boathouse tree right here. Throw your Yoru teleport, and this will travel over lane and make its way into the back boathouse site to help your team take it. You can also stand in this corner right here and aim at this little shadowy part at the bottom right section of it. Throw your Yoru TP. This one will make its way up B long around the right hand side of site into their spawn area and then continue to make it all the way to their deep spawn. So you can use this for a sneaky flank if you want to try to get away with it. You can also stand against this wall right here and then find this little beam where there's a little dark spot and just aim slightly to the left of that spot right here. Throw your Yoru teleport, and this one will make its way past the default site and make its way into the spawn tube area so you can flank them as your team is taking this site. On split, if you stand in this corner and aim at this bolt on the wall, you can throw your Yoru teleport, and this will actually make its way through market into all the way back B main. So you can use this for a quick flank. If you hear they're going B, just teleport here and get some free frags. You can also stand in this corner right here and aim slightly to the right of the triangle, about right here, and simply throw your Yoru TP. This will make its way up ramp and through heaven and actually make its way into the defender's spawn area. So you can use this for a pretty fast flank while your team is taking the A site. You can also stand in this corner and aim at the bottom of this little corner of A rubble. Throw your Yoru teleport. This one will make its way all the way upstairs and make its way into the defender's spawn. So you can use this one for a really fast and early flank if you want to take some early map control. You can throw this Yoru lineup off spawn here if you stand right against the edge of the barrier and aim at the corner of the wall right here. Just throw your Yoru teleport, and this one will actually travel around A main and make its way into the attacker's spawn in the first 10 seconds of the round. So you can get a really early and nice flank if they don't come A.